For those of you who haven't yet heard, Randall Cunningham has a new job tonight, and Ron is here to tell us what it is.
Boy, and it's a good job, too.
A lot of money.
In a city that you're very fond of. Philadelphia, your old stomping ground, huh? Former Rebel quarterback Randall Cunningham is in Philadelphia tonight. Cunningham signed a deal with the Eagles earlier this evening. He was the first quarterback, of course, chosen in the recent NFL draft. He went in the second round. The deal is for 3 years with incentives that could give Randall up to $500,000 a year. The key to the negotiations came when the Eagles released backup quarterback Joe Pisarcik over the weekend. Randall saw an opening, now has a chance to make his NFL dream come true.
From 1972, when I first played for the South Coast Eagles in Santa Barbara, California, Pop Warner League. That was my first team I played for, and it's something to really turn around and get in the NFL and be playing for the Eagles also.
So the newest Eagle will report to camp tomorrow. Cunningham is in a great position in Philly with veteran Ron Jaworski nearing the end of his career. Steve, you had a message for him. What was it? Bring cheese? What was it?
Cheesesteak from Pat's.
Cheesesteak from Pat's, whatever that is. You folks in Philly or from there might know. Don't look now, folks, but the Stars could be coming home Wednesday night in first place. Las Vegas beat Tacoma tonight 2-1 to remain in a tie with Phoenix for the top spot in the PCL South. The heroes tonight were Mark Parent and Bob Patterson. Parent hit the game-winning home run in the 7th. Patterson went the distance and struck out 8. In San Diego tonight, the Parent Club Padres lose to Chicago. Steve Garvey singles in Templeton to tie it at 3, but the Cubbies win it right here in the 8th inning when Keith Moreland slaps one up the middle and a run comes in to score. Davey Lopes makes it 4-3. Chicago then goes on to win the rematch of the league championship series from last year 5-3. Lee Smith gets his 22nd save of the season. San Diego is now half a game behind the Dodgers. They remain there as Pittsburgh takes care of Los Angeles tonight 6-3. It is Atlanta 7, Montreal 1. Cincinnati 5, New York 1. That is Soto over Fernandez. Philadelphia gets a home run for Mike Schmidt in the 9th inning to beat Houston 7-6. Earlier today, it was St. Louis 4, San Francisco 3. In the American League, the Royals take care of the Yankees 5-4. Hal McRae gets the game winner with a shot up the middle in the 5th inning. In fact, Kansas City scored all their runs in the 5th inning. Later, a great play here by Willie Wilson. He fires one to the gap. Ricky Henderson can't get to it. Wilson goes to third, and the ball gets stuck in the wall. What's the ruling on that? Is it third or is it a double? You make the call. What do you think? It's a double is what it is. Wilson send him back to second base. Kansas City wins by 1 as all the home teams win tonight in the American League. Take a look at it and you will see as Milwaukee wins at home over California, destroys the Angels 16-3. Minnesota in the Homer Dome gets a grand slam from Herbeck 5-4 over Baltimore. Texas wins in Arlington 2-1. Chicago on the south side beats Detroit 9-4. Boston and Fenway over Oakland, and Toronto in Exhibition Stadium 3-1 over Seattle. The Little League All-Stars win at it again tonight over at Green Valley. It was Spring Valley against Green Valley. They met for the title. Green Valley gets a great game from Jeff Anderson. He knocks in Greg Davis and Davey Johnson here. Anderson had 4 RBIs in the game. Later, Nate Johnson brings in Corey Sagers, and Anderson also scores on this play here. Green Valley goes on to win the championship over Spring Valley in a great ball game tonight. The final was 12-11. Now, Green Valley, good slide there, huh? Green Valley goes on and will play in the regionals up in Elko a week from tonight. The Little League finals, of course, are those held in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Every year, of course, televised here on ABC. It's been a rough road for Yannick Noah lately. Tonight, the hard work paid off in the nation's capital. Noah, the 1982 French Open champ, beat Martin Haite of Argentina 6-4, 6-3. Noah used a powerful serve and then that crushing overhead there to knock off Haite. Noah was seeded 3rd in this tournament. He had to beat Connors yesterday to make it to the finals. The Frenchman takes home $35,000 with that win. And over at UNLV today, the Las Vegas Invitational High School Basketball Tournament began. 30 teams from as far away as New York are here. Of course, a lot of college coaches have showed up for this one with some of the best players in the nation in town. 2 local teams are in this tournament. The Las Vegas Stars and Junior Rebels are here. Finals are Friday night in the North Gym. And when I say there are a lot of great players over there, I mean it. A guy by the name of Wayman Tisdale from 3 years ago played in this tournament. Of course, he was the #2 pick in the recent NBA draft, played at Oklahoma. So some of the top talent in the nation is in town for this one. Go over there and see some of the games.
Cheesesteak from Pat's and a soft pretzel.
Is that what it is?